am super excited to bring you a brand new format. We'll be doing a HIIT workout for about 12 minutes, followed immediately by really calming yoga flow for about 10 to 15 minutes. So just really combining that yin yang and that work hard, rest well mentality that I love to encourage you all to really make the most of your workouts and be strategic, and then to really recover and rest. And so the yoga will really help us with that today. So we're going to be doing, for the HIIT, we're going to be doing 2 exercises, A-B style. So we're going to do them back to back for 3 rounds each, 30 seconds each exercise, 1 minute of rest, and then we're going to repeat that with 2 other cycles of 2 different exercises, 30 seconds each, 3 rounds through until we get to 12 minutes. And then we'll follow it up with the yoga and with a little bit of a rest before we jump into that, so we can take off our shoes, get our mat, and then go right into that though, so that we can really just lower stress levels, get our heart rate down, and feel really ready to tackle our day afterwards after a little bit of rest. So let's jump into it. Before we do, we got a mantra. It's kind of a fun one, and it's simply breathe, baby, breathe. So you're gonna need your breath for sure in this HIIT. You should be getting breathless. That's gonna be kind of the main goal of this HIIT, is to get really breathless, probably some heat built up, some sweat. You won't get into the heavy as much, but you probably will get into a little bit of burning because we're gonna hit the muscle groups a couple times through. So you really wanna use your breath. If you feel lightheaded or too out of breath, then of course take rest whenever you need to, in addition to the 1 minute rest periods we're gonna have. But I really want you to try and push your edge a little bit safely and come back to that breath. Just use that breath to fire you up, and as a tool to practice now for when we're off the mat in our lives, to always be tuning back into our breath, our anchor. We're going to also use that breath during our yoga practice to help us start to calm down and lower those stress levels. All right, you guys ready? Let's jump into it. You got my timer set. We're going to start with lunge, twist, tap down. So we're going to come into kind of a low squat position. You're going to twist and tap down, center, twist and tap. So you want to have a little bit of jump here, staying low the whole time. Try and really get into those thighs, get into the core as you twist and tap down. Move those feet so they continue to stay toes in the same direction as those knees. Awesome. Again, we got 30 seconds on each movement. Okay, moving straight on. We're gonna do a burpee. So I'm gonna show you the regular burpee first. Just stepping back, stepping in, and standing. If you wanna make it more challenging, you're gonna jump back, jump in, and stand or jump. So that's out, in, jump up. Next time through, we're gonna add a little on to this if you want. So you can pick your level, make it as challenging as you want. And we're going back to those lunge tap downs. So come center, tap. I'm gonna talk less as we go. Move those feet. Breathe, baby, breathe. Oh, my legs are already feeling it. Take rest like that whenever you need to. Just a quick one. Awesome, burpees. Okay, I'm gonna show you the add-on. If you wanna just do the regular burpees, go for it. If you wanna add on, you're gonna jump out, bring the feet up, over, back, and in, jump up. Switch sides, bring it up, over, back out, back in, and jump. Donkey kick, burpees. Oh, kind of glad we only got to do one of those. We're gonna get a minute rest coming up. Last time through on these ones. Try and stay low. I was cheating a little bit. Did you see me? If you need to come up in the middle, that'll give your legs a little bit more of a break. Ooh, these are hard. Okay, donkey burpees. Okay, jump out, up to the side, over, back over, out to plank, in, and up. Faster now if you can. gonna be halfway through our rest. Grab water, towel off if you need it. We shouldn't need a mat for this next one. Oh, almost halfway through our rest. It goes by fast, right? Take nice deep breaths. Fuel the body with oxygen now. Again, work hard, rest well. Here's your rest. Really use it. 10 seconds, and we're gonna go with lateral hops with an optional add-on. Okay? Come to the side of your space, your mat, and you're gonna jump laterally, side to side, and I'm gonna show you next time I go to the side. We're gonna lunge back. 1, 2, drive up and over. Lunge back. 1, 2, drive up and over. Lunge back, switch, switch, drive up and over. Did I switch? I'm like, did I miss it? Okay, mountain climbers for 5 to a down dog. Raise. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That knee that's in. Shoot it up. 3-legged down dog. Back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite knee up. Back in. Drive for 5. Shoot it out. So you should be alternating which knee is holding in and kicking up. Opposite foot. All right, back to lateral hops. I know these are a lot, so if it's too much, just stick with the original movement. Lateral, side to side, working on the core and the stabilizing muscles of the glutes. If you want to add on, reverse lunge, switch, switch, drive up, drive over, reverse, switch, switch, drive up and over, reverse. Back to 5 mountain climbers with the kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kick it back. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use the abs. Bring it in. Fast on the mountain climbers and slow on the down dog. Core tight. Awesome. Last time through on these lateral hops. Come to the side and over, reverse lunge, jump, jump, drive up and over. Reverse. 1, 2, drive, over. Lots of balance on these. You got it, guys. Breathe. Working those calves as well. Okay, the last time through, mountain climbers. Quick, quick, quick on those mountain climbers. Slow, controlled. Quick, 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 quick. Oops. Forgot to switch sides. Quick, 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 quick. Shoot it back with control. Got a rest coming up. Nice job. Okay, the last one. Let's get your mat. Well, let's see. We don't need the mat quite yet. We're gonna need the mat for the last minute. Right now, we're gonna just rest before our last segment of 3 rounds, 2 exercises. Your exercises will be high knees and then a lizard lunge jump, alternating from plank position. About 30 seconds left on the rest. Grab your water. Again, fuel your body with oxygen now. Flush it out. Keep the feet moving. Got 15 seconds here. And then we're gonna work hard. Again, this is our resting well. 5 seconds and we're gonna go into high knees. Sprinting it or marching as fast as you can. Here we go. Get those knees up, strong, shoulders up and back. No slouching here. It's gotta be coming. Come on, timer. Longest 30 seconds in my life. Okay, lizard switch. So you're gonna come into that low lunge, hands inside the foot, jump or step switch, step, would just be step alternating, working the core here more than the cardio. If you can, jump switch, use the core to drive those feet up to your hands. These are hard, so do your best. Use the stepping one if you need it. Okay, for the high knees option, marching here, or alternate elbow to knee to get to the core if sprinting is not an option. Do your best and work hard. Breathe. There we go. Oh my God. Okay, lunge, lizard lunges. Option to add on here. We're gonna add a pivot. So you can jump switch, kick through, bring the foot back, jump switch, hand comes up by the foot, kick it back, jump switch, hand up, kick it through to make space, hand comes up to make space, kick it through, jump switch. Okay, last set of high knees. Need some water. Okay, do your best on these guys. Here we go. Almost there. Okay, last lizard lunges. Let's do it. Optional kick through. Your choice. Spread the shoulders. Try not to cave in here. Move the foot out wider to create more space. Keep it in closer. You really want to work that core and hip flexibility. Okay, last minute. Grab your mat if you have it, or your carpet. We're doing our last minute to finish up. As many push-ups as possible. Start with the most challenging version first. Elevate the hands if you need to, or drop the knees. Here we go. "30 seconds to go, and we're done." Well, until the yoga. Reset whenever you need to. Stay strong in that form. About 10 seconds to go. Oh. Here we go, last one. Awesome. Great job, you guys. Great work. Okay, grab some water. Gonna keep an eye on the clock here. We got about a minute to transition to yoga. So grab your mat, or make sure you're in carpet so it's nice and soft. Take off your shoes. Do what you need to do, and your socks. You don't want to be slipping on the mat. Use this time to breathe. Catch your breath. That was certainly hard work for me. Move these aside. Okay. We're gonna go right into it with the yoga. Trying to slow down our breath. Come to the top of your mat. Slow down your energy. Start calming. Longer breaths as much as you can. I know you still probably have an elevated heart rate. So we'll keep moving while we bring it down. Inhale, feet are hip distance. Raise the arms overhead. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhale, halfway lift. So hands can come to the shins. Gaze is down. Exhale, folding in. Bend the knees here. And roll up to standing. Again, let's do that one more time. Just slow down the breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, open the arms and dive forward. Inhale. And you can take extra breaths if you need it, if you're still catching your breath. Follow your breath. I'm just going to suggest breath to you. Inhale, rise. I'm still catching my breath and I'm talking, so exhale, hands to the heart. So I might be taking some extra breaths as well. All right, let's begin to flow. Inhale, right leg lifts, arms reach overhead. As you exhale, step the foot about 2 feet back and bow over the front leg, pulling the toes up to the heart. Inhale, knee back up, using the core to lift. Exhale, this time shoot the foot all the way back, low lunge. Inhale, keep the right hand where it is and left arm peels open. Exhale, hands down. Step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here to pedal out the feet. Hollow out the armpits. Lengthen the hips up to the sky. And then inhale, walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, keeping a long spine, rising up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Other side. Inhale, left foot lifts. Use the core. Exhale, stepping back. Right toes peel up as you bow. Inhale, knee comes back up, using the core. Exhale, shoot the leg all the way back, low lunge. Inhale, right arm reaches open and twists. Exhale, hand down, step the right foot to meet the left, downward facing dog. Feet are hips distance. Again, 2 breaths here. Shaking out the head, no and yes. On your next inhale, walk the feet forward, hips distance. Exhale, bow into the legs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time each side. Inhale, right foot lifts. Knee to the hip height. Exhale, step back and bow over the left leg. Toes peel up, stretching the hamstrings. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low lunge. Keeping the right hand where it is. Inhale, left twist open. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, downward facing dog. Take one breath here. Inhale, travel to the top of your mat. And exhale, folding in, stretching the hamstrings, hips up to the sky. Inhale, lift and rise. Smile as you reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Left side. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, step back, toes peel up. Inhale, left knee lifts again. Exhale, shoot it back, low lunge. Inhale, lunge twist, right arm open. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a minute to close the eyes, hands at the heart, bringing the thumb to the sternum, to your chest bone. Deepening the breath here, finding stillness. Feel your heart beating against the thumbs. Starting to slow down our breath. Slow down our heart rate. And starting to deepen our postures, gently blinking open the eyes, bringing a smile to the mouth. Inhale, arms lift, knee lifts on the right side. Exhale, hands to the knee, hugging the knee in towards the chest. So we're stretching into the hip flexors here, holding for a few breaths. To deepen the stretch, try and even out the hips as you pull the knee in towards the chest. If you're still catching your breath like I am, because I'm talking, but it's hard for me to keep my mouth closed, so I'm breathing through the mouth as well. That's okay. If you can't breathe just through the nose, open the mouth and breathe through the mouth as well. That's totally fine. One more breath here. Pull in a little bit more as you stand up taller. Exhale, bring the hand to the ankle, drop the knee down, stretching into the quad, and we're gonna even out the knees, drawing the knee back in line with the left knee. Softness through the left knee, so you're not locking out that leg. Keep the core pulled in, ribs dropped in, so we're not arching through the back here. Draw the top of the hip bone and the ribs together as you gently tuck out under the tailbone, down towards the floor to deepen the stretch in the quad. You can bring the arm out to the side, overhead for a bit of a balance. If you want to go into dancer, you may here. Otherwise, we're going to just hold for a few more breaths. If you want to move into dancer, bring the hand to the inside of the foot, to the arch. Gently kick the foot into the hand as you bring the heart forward, arm reaching forward alongside the ear. Again, keep kicking the foot into the hand to deepen into a shoulder stretch as well. You're going to get into a hamstring stretch here on the standing leg. And then exhale, if you're not back to standing upright, come to it, and then gently release the foot back into a low lunge. Hands frame the front foot. You want to make sure the feet are on 2 tracks here, so the feet are about hips distance. Draw the belly in, and inhale, arms reach overhead. High lunge. Exhale, the left hand down, right arm reaches up, and then over to the left. Getting a nice side stretch through the right ribs, the right waist. You can drop the right knee down if you need more balance. Otherwise, deepen into a lunge to just get a nice stretch through the hip flexor on the right side. Inhale back to center and step the right foot slightly in, turning the toes out at a 45-degree angle. Exhale, folding over the left leg. If your hands don't touch the floor like mine, that's okay. We're going to take a breath here anyway to bring the hands to the hips. Lengthen, flat back, long spine, and then exhale, folding over the left leg. Hands can come to the shin, but just make sure you're not pressing the knee to lock it out. Just gently rest the hands. Take a couple breaths here to lengthen on the inhale, and exhale, deepen forehead towards the knee. Maybe it doesn't get there, but the intention is that the forehead is gently releasing towards the leg, top of the head to the ground. Really nice for cooling these forward folds. Cool the body inside and out. One more breath here. And exhale. It's coming back. Feet are hips distance, forward fold, exhale in. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, left foot lifts. I don't know about you, but I'm dripping in sweat here. Hugging the knee in towards the chest. Find evenness through the hips. Pull the core in. So this is a really good one to work on those transverse abs, the deep ab muscles that wrap around your spine. They're helping you stabilize and stay balanced here. So make sure the left hip isn't popping up, but drop it in. Trying to get it in line with your right hip. And gently drawing the knee in towards the chest. One more big breath here. Exhale, bring the knee down. Walk the fingers up the leg, up the shin to the ankle. And the hand can come up, the right hand that is, for balance, or out to the side onto a wall. But pay attention here. Again, draw the belly in, drop the ribs in, knitting the bottom rib and the hip together. Knees are in line with each other. And if you want to deepen, gently tuck your tailbone under as you draw the foot in towards the glutes. Shoulders draw back. Lots to keep in track, right? Staying here, if you want to go into dancer, you're welcome to take that by walking the hand to the inside of the foot, bicep alongside the ear, right fingertips reaching. Start to draw the heart forward as you kick the foot into the left hand. Finding a nice stretch to the right hamstring, left shoulder, and left hip flexor. Inhale, back to standing if you're not there already. And exhale, release the left foot back, low lunge. Take a second here to make sure the feet are in two separate tracks. Hips distance, draw the core in, and inhale, arms reach. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches up and over, side stretch. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, draw the left foot in slightly, hands come to the hips, left toes turn out. We're going to use the hands on the hips to gently direct the hips forward. They won't be exactly forward necessarily, but the intention is to bring them towards the front of the mat. Lengthen the torso, folding from the hips. Find a bit more length halfway, drawing the the crown of the head forward, and then exhale, folding into the right leg. Hands come to the floor or to the shin. Take deep breaths here to lengthen, so breathe, baby, breathe. And exhale, folding in. Relax the crown of the head, forehead towards the knee. Let the breath move through you. So you're going to lift a little bit on those inhales. That's great. You want to use that breath to fill up the torso and find some more space. And then on the exhale, just let it relax the body and fold to deepen the stretch. Last big breath. And from here, step the right foot and the left back into downward facing dog. Relax the forehead here, shake it yes, shake it no. And then drawing the knees down, coming into tabletop, sit back on the heels, shoot the legs around in front. And then gently lower yourself down onto the mat, coming to your side if you need to. If you're still healing separations in the abs. From here, I want you to walk the feet wider than the mat. We're going to take your right knee and drop it in so both knees will fall over to the left like a windshield wiper. And just look down. You want to have your knee just going straight down the mat, not necessarily over to the left side, but just pointing straight down, almost a 90-degree angle with the knee. Right foot is off the mat to the side. From here, that might be enough of the stretch for you. If you want to go deeper, we're going to lift your left foot up and place it on top of the right knee. What this will help you do is get an internal rotational stretch on your right hip. Oh, that feels so good for me. So from here, I'm going to deepen it and try and tuck my shoulder blades under. And gently, not forcing it, gently try and draw my right glute down towards the mat, and that will help deepen the stretch, the muscles on the inside of the hip. You're getting a little bit of a twist through the spine here as well, if you're keeping the right shoulder on the mat. In yoga, we tend to do a lot of external rotation stretches with butterfly or pigeon pose, figure four. Those generally do the external rotation, but not so much the internal rotation, which some of us really need some increased mobility, at least myself. Hopefully it helps you too. Okay, we're gonna release your left foot, so just slide it off and then bring your legs, knees back up to the ceiling, and we're gonna switch to the other side. So I'm gonna just gently settle my hips back down the midline and then drop the knees over to the right. Check my knee. I might need to walk my foot over to get the left knee pointing straight down to the front of the mat. Again, to deepen, we're going to bring the right foot on top of the left knee. Untuck your shoulders, so draw the shoulder blades all the way onto the mat. Trying to keep your left shoulder on the mat to get a spinal twist as well here. And then when you're able to, this is a lot harder for me on this side. I have less mobility on my left hip, so we're going to try and draw my left glute down towards the mat. You can tell it's off the mat. So just intending it, trying aiming it there, and maybe see if we can get a little bit of stretch, a little bit of opening in it. A few more deep breaths here. Last posture before we move into our final posture, Shavasana. Where can you let go? Where can you allow your body to really rest into the support of the mat? Scan the body. Just see if there's any areas where you can just relax. Gently slide the right foot off the left knee and draw the knees up, tucking the hips underneath you, and then extending one foot and then the other down the mat, letting the feet fall open. Hands are palms up, away from your body. If that feels good for you, you can play around with how it feels. So if you want to put your hands on your belly and your heart, you can do that. Whatever feels natural for you to really relax into the support of the floor. Encourage you, if you'd like, to close the eyes and start to scan from the top of the head all the way down through the body. Maybe you can bring a slight smile to the eyes, relaxing the forehead creases and the eyes, letting the eyes just rest in their sockets with the lids closed gently. Maybe gently parting open the mouth, letting the tongue relax away from the roof of the mouth. Is there tension in your jaw? Can you relax your jaw? Scanning down the right arm and the hands, letting the breath flow through those areas and just release on the exhale. Scanning down the left arm, starting with the shoulder, and just exhale, release any tension out through the fingertips. Bring a big inhale to your chest, flushing your heart with that breath. Exhale, let it relax. Bring your breath to your belly. Take a big breath, filling the belly. And exhale, let it go. No need to hold in your belly, just let it breathe on its own. Scanning into the hips and the glutes, the pelvis, letting that whole area relax, trusting that you can let go, that it's safe. Bringing a breath into the right leg, just feeling through the whole leg and letting go of any tension all the way down into the foot, exhaling that out the toes. Moving to the left side, bring a big inhale to the left leg from the top of the leg. Exhale all the way out of the toes, any tension. Take one more big full body inhale, letting that inhale reach to the extremities all the way, filling up with as much air as you can. And then let it go. Stay with your breath, letting your body just find a natural rhythm with its own breath. Using this time to soak up the benefits of your work and trusting the rest. start to bring your awareness back to a deeper breath. Gently waking up the body with movements in the fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. And gently reaching the arms long overhead, reaching the toes away from you, long full body stretch. And exhaling, rolling over to whichever side you like, coming into the fetal position, resting the head on the arm. Keeping the eyes closed, pressing through the hands to gently bring yourself up to seated position. Crossing the legs, bringing the hands to the top of the knees, gently closing the eyes if they open, and taking 3 full body breaths. Feeling the breath expand through every corner of your body. Taking a moment to thank it for how it carried you through our work in the HIIT and how it calmed you during our yoga practice together. And when you're ready, gently blinking open the eyes. And I want to thank you for joining me on this workout. And just hopefully you are feeling just really good, calm energy and taking that with you now throughout the rest of your day, having this be a wonderful way to just set the tone for the rest of your day. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.